Alright guys, welcome back to Ray and Tim. We have a special segment and today I will be interviewing Tim. Tim, it is a pleasure. Come on down. Come on down, Timothy. Sit right down. Alright, so I'm going to have to ask you a couple of questions, alright?
Have to?
Have to. Alright.
Go ahead.
I got you a little drink right here. Mocha, that's your favorite. I looked on your Facebook page.
Yeah?
Yeah?
I don't have a Facebook page.
Go ahead, have a taste. Nah, Timothy likes it. Alright. Alright, so what got you started into YouTube? How did you... I'm gonna try and finesse and explain like our backstory, you know what I'm saying?
Alright, yeah. I mean, I kind of understand what you're saying. Well, it all started.
It all started?
It all started.
Alright, go ahead.
So it started... Alright, yeah. It all started... We were about 12, I think, actually.
12?
12?
Well, I was a year older, so go ahead.
I mean, I was 12. And I had previously watched a lot of YouTube myself. I was kind of,
You could say hours and hours on time onto YouTube. I'd say so.
Oh, yeah. But, most of it was just, gaming stuff. Nothing really like what we do now. But it's kind of, it wasn't that...
It was a step forward.
It was a step for what we'd be later leading into. And so, I was watching these videos, and I was getting really interested because, these people were doing something original and new, and, I had never really, thought of YouTube as something, that would be that entertaining. I thought it would just be people watching cat videos and things like that.
Right, because that's what it was made out to be when it first came out.
And that's kind of what I always intended it to be. It was just somebody who made a funny video or made just a video about something random, and I guess whenever I started watching gaming videos and things like that, it really sparked my interest, and it was something that I had never seen before.
The idea that you could create something and put it on a channel or YouTube or the internet.
And so I started, and then I told you, of course, I said, hey, you should really go on this YouTube and you should watch these videos, because of course YouTube is like a household name. Everybody knew it was YouTube, and so I was like, hey, watch YouTube.
I would always watch it every once in a while, but I never was how you would watch it all the time,
exactly.
Because you had certain people you would watch. I'd get on every once in a while because somebody would show me something, and then I looked on it. But, after that, even before then, we loved the idea of making videos and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I remember the first kind of genre I ever started watching was the stop motion stuff.
Yeah.
And I remember us trying to figure out how to get a camera to stop motion, Lego characters.
Yeah, that was the first thing we were into. It was
always us trying to record something with either Legos or us trying to record something with us doing something stupid. Right.
We would always have some random idea. We always had the ideas, and we never put it to thought or in action.
We never had a camera. We never could post anything. So
right.
It kind of just to us, it just was just kind of those things that we always wanted to do.
And then we used to make those backwards videos all the time.
Yeah, we had that backwards app.
Yeah.
And we would do backwards videos
for hours and hours,
so
just new videos every time.
And it was actually probably one of the starts of what we would later try doing. We would try to do these different things that people would be interested in and people would want to watch.
Right, and that's what we're doing now. Exactly. We're trying to start something, get our name out there, show people what we're able to do,
Yeah, we're just trying to get these people to realize that what we're doing is not just something that's entertaining for us. Yes, because we want to have fun while we're doing this.
Right.
It's not something that we feel is a job. We kind of just want it to be something where the viewer watches and they feel like they are entertained and they want to see more of, and they want to be a part of this
thing that we're starting.
Exactly.
And we got Joey out there that's been helping us out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And we have our friend Kyle. You've seen those guys in the videos, and they're good at helping us out,
making
thumbnails if we ever have an issue with the video. They're really good about that.
And that's probably one of the best things. If you have a group of friends that's coming and they're bringing you into this group and you're talking about YouTube and you're talking about making videos and doing all these funny things, it really makes you want to
it inspires you.
Give that,
gets you
show
further.
that to other people, and make them also be part of that conversation,
right.
part of that
helps
group.
you get further.
Exactly.
It's good to have like a lot of people on your side helping you out. You know, it helps you get the word out there.
Yeah, but the more important thing is it shows people that when we do it, that also means they can do it, and they can have these experiences. They can have these experiences that we have always wanted to do, and so that kind of really makes me feel excited for the next people who want to go and they want to make videos, because then they are going and they're doing something that we've never thought of, or they're doing something that we are doing, but they're doing it by themselves and with their own inspiration, and that makes me feel extremely excited and happy for them, because they're doing what we do and we love it.
And my big thing is like when I'd come home from school and I'd have nothing better to do, or like I had a bad day, like my favorite thing was coming home, watching YouTube, like, you know, living through somebody else's life, and they would like help you have a better day. And that's what my hope is, like that someday we can have a bunch of viewers and people will watch that.
That like feel the joy that we have,
help them have a better
day.
day. You know, just show them they can go further. Yeah. Inspiring others to do better.
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely.
And definitely in the future, like, what do you see for the channel, you know?
Well,
I mean, obviously, hope for it to get
personally,
bigger.
Yeah, when I think of the channel, it's not even as much I want thousands and millions of people to go and watch our videos. I just want that fan base to feel like we are looking at what they're saying and we appreciate what they have to say, and that we are going to do what they like, but it's also going to be a twist on like what we want them to see.
That's also a big part of it, is like the reason you start small is so you can appreciate like when people comment and say things and you see those, and it gives you more appreciation rather than starting out big and like just posting one video and you get big and then you don't really have time to appreciate that stuff.
And yeah,
that's where you start smaller.
Yeah, leading on to that, it's like when you kind of just post a one-hit wonder, like, yes, that's good for you because then later on you like know exactly what people want, and like you have this fan base that's like, do this, do this, do this.
Right.
But if you don't start off small, I feel like you kind of miss out on a little piece of
exactly. You don't have time to appreciate.
You don't have time to figure stuff out. You kind of rush through a lot of things if you just start out with like a whole bunch of people like watching your videos, and you kind of feel like you're trapped as soon as you get into making videos and
definitely
stuff. And I feel like we are not as much trapped as we realize that when we edit, whenever we make videos, like that's like we're making videos. It's not, we're not just sitting around like twiddling our thumbs going, well, we can record this, I guess. But no, we're going out, we're just talking, we're like, hey, I'm going to turn on this camera and we're going to do this thing.
Exactly, and that's the way you have to be. You have to be like really enthusiastic about it, you know, just kind of go for it. You can't just like, you can't be on the edge. You have to be all the way in or all the way out. There's no in between. And
I feel like as us right now, we don't have that many viewers, I guess, and that's okay, because we don't want that many people to be coming and like watching it because they feel like they have to.
Right.
We want to have like this open-ended channel that is like everybody here appreciates what we're doing. So it's not as much just you go on, you see the vlog, and you're like, I'm bored, and you get off. It's like you see this wide variety of videos, and you're like, well, this is amazing. I can choose what I want. If I want to watch a vlog, I can watch a vlog. If I want to watch a skit and just laugh a little bit, we'll have those short little skits and laugh. If you want to have something inspirational and you want to have a conversation and dress up like stupid characters, we can do that. And that's not something that we're ever going to stop doing, because that's just who we are.
Yeah, and that's our main aspect on our channel is we have variety, you know. We're trying a whole bunch of things out, seeing what people like the challenges that we've done. We've actually done more challenges than I thought we would do.
Yeah.
Because we did the banana thing, me and Kyle did the Bean Boozled, and that was actually a lot of fun doing.
Yeah. And I feel like that's just like, I feel like all I want to do for the channel is to grow our viewers, and then grow what kind of content we're putting out there, and then grow how we present it to you. So we want new cameras, better shots, better angles, more lighting.
Growing us as well as our viewers and stuff like that.
And then as the viewers come in, and as the views come in, and as we buy better equipment or do things like that, we're going to have better quality videos, and more people should appreciate that. And that's just what is going to happen, or what might happen.
And back to the thing on like groups and people, a big thing is having more people that helps get your word out there. Like, I don't think would be, I mean, I'm not saying we're far, but I don't think we'd be as far as we are if we didn't have like Joey.
Oh yeah,
like
for sure. When you have somebody who just goes out there and spreads your name, that is probably one of the best things you can do.
It's a blessing.
It's honestly like having your own advertisement walk around telling people to watch your videos.
Joey's very enthused about
Joey's
us
crazy
too.
about it.
I love it.
Check out his videos, because his videos, he might not have that many right now, but he's pumping out more content, and he's got the exact same mindset, just like us.
Exactly.
He just wants to show that his viewers that's what his channel is, and he wants to have people to enjoy that experience with them. And
yeah, a big thing is having the right mindset for it, you know. And in the beginning, Joey had like such a good mindset.
He's like, I want to do this, and I want to do this.
And he's kind of
this way, and I'm going to tell everybody about it, and then they're going to like it, and that's just how he's going to go off of that.
Yeah, he's been a good inspiration for us, I could say. But I mean, lately he's been slacking a little bit. But I know that's just because he's been out of the mood, and he's not always in a good environment
that's
like us.
That's probably one of the worst things. Once you get out of the habit of wanting to do editing and things like that, that's probably the worst thing, because when you start off, you're like, oh, I'm going to do this, and it's like you got that first video, and that first video hype just makes you want to edit it, do all these things, and then you slowly decline.
That was my thing too. Like, I've hit points where I'm like, I just don't feel like doing this, but I know if it's set in my mind, if I want something, I'm going to have to go for it, and I'm lazy when it comes to that kind of stuff, but like, if I really want something, I know I have to go for it. You know what I mean? For
sure. And I think the thing with me is, I always, like, if you give me videos and you tell me, edit this video, I'm going to say, for sure, I'll edit that video.
Right.
And then whenever I sit down and I'm getting ready to do it, there's the story in my mind of how this video plays out.
Right.
That just stumps me, and I get afraid about it, and I think, well, maybe this isn't going to be a good enough video, and so I sit on it, and I wait, and that's probably one of the worst things that you can do, because then you have all these videos, you have all this content that you're waiting on, and you're not posting it, you're not editing, you're not trying new things, and even if it's bad, you don't know that yet, because you still haven't done it.
Yeah.
And so I think that's probably one of my worst things to do with the videos, is waiting on them and trying to get the perfect video.
Yeah, and having the right content.
I mean, we have enough content. We can make more videos if we want.
Yeah.
And that's what I guess I have the problem with whenever I do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, the thing is like when I'm recording, I visualize in my head like how this is going to be edited, and I'm like thinking like, is this going to be good? How is this going to be edited?
Music? Should I zoom this in? Should I edit?
Well, yeah, I'm also thinking, is it going to be good or not? You know?
Yeah, and I mean, and
it's kind of hard because it's like you got like not that much to pick from. So it's like, because even if you record a lot, there's not always going to be like a bunch of good content in there, and you always got to search for it.
I feel like whenever you have that group of friends and you have that,
oh yeah, it's all about your group of friends.
It's all about the people around you and who you let be in this life that we have on YouTube and things like that. Because if you don't have people who are gonna be there for you and like want to support you and help you out, and they're just like, oh, these videos are terrible and everything you do is stupid. Why would I help you record this video? Like,
right.
You're gonna just like, no one's gonna, like, you're gonna just feel like down, and like
none
of your content's gonna be good, because
you
like
can't have those
you already
negative
assume
people.
like it's gonna be terrible.
Right, you can't have those negative people in there. They're just gonna push you to not want to work harder about your videos, and they're not gonna be good content. It's not gonna help you, you know. Like I said before, Joey has been a huge inspiration. That's why you gotta have like people like that in your life. Like whenever I'm lacking motivation to make a video, record, or even when I don't feel like editing, when I edit, Caeden usually edits, but I just watch other people and I see where I want to be, and that gives me such big inspiration to edit or work on stuff and get content or what I want to do for the next video.
Yeah.
A lot of our past videos have been just us going over to people's house, recording, you know, doing random stuff. But hopefully,
and nothing's really been forced either. Like, we've never like been like, okay, we're going out, we're recording, we're doing this, and this is going to be the bit, and this is going to be the thing. Like, we haven't really set out to do that kind of stuff as much as we thought we would, because I know there's a lot of YouTubers that go out and they're like, we're going to do this skit, and we're going to do this, right? And yes, they're probably farther than us because they're funny, they're hilarious.
They got the right friend group.
And then they have that solid fan base and friend group and things like that. And maybe we should be doing that more often, maybe we shouldn't, but I feel like more of our stuff is just natural when it flows, and like that's just the way
we're just our own type, you know.
Yeah.
That's a big thing about it, is like being original and stuff. But like you said about that podcast in the beginning, you know, you gotta start somewhere, you know, even if it's like following behind somebody else. But then eventually, like when you get big enough, you gotta branch off, be yourself, be original, and that's what people like. They like different. They don't like the same stuff. Like watching, like I enjoy watching games and stuff like that, but I don't like watching the same game. It's like playing a game. Yeah. You get bored of it after time, so you gotta do different stuff, and that's also what we've done on our channel.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Do different stuff.
And I mean, going back from like, what do you think we should be doing to improve like the channel and what's gonna happen next? Like, I feel like when we go and we do these series and we do these playlists of videos, like, yes, they're good, but I feel like we still need that majority of things that are like being put in our channel, or else people will be getting bored.
Right. And doing different stuff all the time rather than the same stuff.
Oh yeah.
And it's all about going out there and doing what we have to do, and not just that we have to do it or that we want to do it, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Alright, but anyways, guys, that's all we have for today. Make sure you subscribe below, like, share this with all your friends, your grandma, your sister, your brother, everybody else. It's been a pleasure having him tonight, even though he's here almost every night. But anyway, make sure you tune in for the next video that we do. We're going to talk about how we got in some struggles with a duck.
Oh, yeah. We're going to talk about the duck?
Yeah, I feel like that would be good content, talking about that duck story, because that was just crazy, and that was...
I'll do that, yeah.